Hey guys, so welcome back. Now I want to go and address something first before I address the main issue of this video. You're probably asking where I've been. School's been getting crazy, and I haven't been able to upload. I've made a bunch of videos I haven't uploaded yet. I need to upload those. So that's part of the reason school starts back. I'm on online school, which way things go in person. Harder schedule to adjust. So on YouTube, it's actually quite the opposite. Because now I have work I have to do at other times, so it's different. It's a little harder to make videos, so videos won't be as frequent. Don't worry, you guys will still get to hear my voice, and I am so sorry about that. So the main purpose of this video is because I stumbled upon this website that it needs to be addressed. Okay, let's just put it out. This website needs to be addressed because the misinformation that it is given has driven me insane. It's a website. I'm not going to say its name too much. I need y'all to know what it is because I'm trying to obviously address it. So I'm not saying its name, but I'm also not going to shout its name. It's called Smart Social, and it is, how do I describe it? The most uninformed people that made this thing. And we're going to actually look at it in a second. Essentially, first of all, they went over Call of Duty Mobile, which is the game I'm playing right now. So as you really see it, not that bad. Could be worse. It's just kind of a war game, you know. There's worse things out there.
Enemy
he tried
inside.
to address this game. He tried to say it was awful. And it was the worst thing, and it needed to be banned. And it was corrupting the youth. You know, that thing all people, certain people talk about, like, video games are making them violent, and that's just, there's studies proven by the CDC. I'm going to link studies in the description that I don't ever do. This is a time it needs a link in the description to websites that disprove it. Things like the CDC. I'll link stuff like that. Trusted universities that prove that video games do not cause violence. But that's not what I'm here to rant about. I'm here to rant about this website. So essentially, first of all, they listed danger challenges right now. The Blue Whale Challenge is right now. They try to bring Slender Man in with that. Slender Man, the video game Slender Man. I think y'all know what I'm talking about. It's a pretty cool video game that came out. Ever since the movie came out, kind of flopped. It's been less popular because obviously the interest went down because the movie flopped. And that's how it goes sometimes, Movie flops and then it's over. We had a good run with Slender Man. It's a pretty cool game. When we play in this episode, half just to piss him off, and half because I like the game and it reminded me of it. So we're gonna play it in this episode song too. But I think that this just needs to be addressed because it's absolutely ridiculous. It's also something that we need to. It's just something that should not be let to go without any sort of other opinion. I think that's probably the best way to put it. And let me make it clear: do not go to this website to harass them or anything like that. Obviously, they don't really know what they're talking about, but that's just the extent of it. And we gotta finish this game because I'm not leaving the middle of the game. And then at the same time, I feel like we also. Well, let's just take you there to see this. And I'm also gonna let you know they did make a bunch of videos which we're not gonna be watching, but see you there. See you at the website. So here we are. As you can see, this is where we are. This is the site I was talking about. It is called Smart Social. It's ridiculous. So as you can see, there's like different things here. We're gonna get into the different things that I think are ridiculous, and most of those have to do with here. So let's first start out with the supposed Call of Duty Mobile, because that's the game we were just playing. Why it was so awful, And by the way, speaking of Call of Duty Mobile, I'm probably gonna make more mobile game videos. They're just much easier to make right now during school, and I hope you can understand that. I hope you understand that. So Call of Duty Mobile is one of the most popular. Now millions of people are taking their violent multiplayer battles on the go. Look at what they said. Could expose them to foul language. I look like they said foul language when they're just talking about like cursing, which I don't do it. I'll never do it on this channel. I don't have a problem with people doing it. I play games that swear, like the whole Walking Dead Saints Sinner series, which, by the way, I still play that game on my own time, especially. But I will still finish Season 2. Right now, though, it's kind of hard to. I think you get why, because again, school, and also I've been playing other games like the Finance Phrase VR, and I might play Vader Immortal. I played through it personally. My own life I have to do, but I really do enjoy making videos. It's called how the game can be highly addicting. And now we're not going to watch his dumb video. I watched that one, and I'm not going to do it because, number one, if you try to copyright strike it. Number two, I'm not making you sit through 15 minutes of that. I'm not going to make you do it. And I also don't want to get copyright struck. But let me just say, let me let you read this. And by the way, when he described PUBG, he didn't say PUBG, he said PUBG, which, I mean, no one does that. And also, he also tried to, well, I think it's in here too. This is just several games. Adolescents are likely to exhibit physical aggression, but however, if you read statistics made by credible universities and CDC, which proves that there's not a link between video games and real world violence, well then yeah, you kind of realize that's just not true. Corner links caller to teen suicide. Okay, to suicide. Now I don't know how much I'm gonna say here. I do understand suicide victims. I've never truly had full on suicidal thoughts, but I've definitely had some times that were much, I was very, very not depressed, but I was very, very low, and that sounds awful. I was very, very down in the dumps for a while, and it was a while ago. So I understand where they're coming from. I can tell you it was never because Call of Duty. Oh my gosh, I played a game of COD. Now I'm just, horribly and, frustrated. The reason actually is I'm a pretty short person for my age. I'm just going to say it. I'm in my teenage year. I'm a teenager, and I'm pretty short. So I think that a lot of the reason that people, and I'm not about making fun of people is not you shouldn't make fun of people all the time, but I definitely don't advocate for bullying at all, but it was consistent, and I was just not comfortable at the time, and not only that, but I was also, if I'm thinking at the right time, but I was also just, there's so much to it, and I'm not going to explain it all, and I think the reason I'm not going to explain it all is, some of it is just not something I want the channel to be positive energy, and that's not what this is about, but what I'm saying is, Call of Duty does not cause teen suicides. That's like saying, okay, so a lot of people play COD. As you said, 35 million downloads on the mobile version. That's just the mobile version. More people play the consoles. And suicides are at a higher rate than they should be. Well, so let's take these two things together. Very possible that a COD fan is also likely to be a person committed by suicide, just as a lot of COD fans are probably killed by car accidents, cancer, and other things that are very, very unfortunate. Now, that's the way it is, unfortunately, Hopefully suicide rates will go down in the future, and I think a good way to do that would be, better therapists and counselors in schools. Just more of those. So, yeah, that would be a great way to reduce suicides, not ban COD, because that makes sense. They see military shooters and they're like, oh my gosh, I'm so upset. Gaming disorder is considered a mental health condition, which, first of all, that's gaming addiction, and technically there is gaming disorder, but yeah, I think they're actually talking about gaming addiction, which is something very, very different, where you don't have control over it, but you can become addicted to gambling, and you've seen that show Mind Strange Addiction. People are addicted to eating couch cushions. You can become addicted to anything, so I don't know why you're pinpointing video games. I have seen so many people in my life addicted to Facebook and watching TV. Now, I do like watching TV, but I don't watch it all the time. I love Criminal Minds, and I love, you ever seen that show, Kristen Knows Best, and also Stranger Things. I'm not addicted to TV. I'm not addicted to video games. But I met plenty of people who are, so we're singling out video games now. Great. So we're not going to let them watch TV anymore either, then. Should not let them watch TV because they could become addicted to that. But I want you to keep focus. Really, it's a video game in which two teams are fighting each other. It's really not that big of a deal. Okay, the battle royale. Okay, then just turn the voice chat off. It's that simple. I hear them talking about voice chat. It's that simple. Just turn your voice chat off. Shockingly, it's that simple. Okay. Now we're going to go to another one that's supposedly dangerous, I can't remember what it's called. I can't call it dangerous social media challenges, right? Which is, spoiler, they're going to be another video game. Now, all of these make sense. Okay. Okay. Slender Man. Slender Man is a fictional character who originated from a viral internet meme. The character is portrayed as a tall, we don't want to watch Slender Man video because that's copyrighted, probably. The character becomes so popular that the creator couldn't believe how widespread it was because it was a really cool character. He goes around traumatizing people, targeting children. It was a creepypasta, which I love horror. I think you know that. So I've watched quite a few creepypastas in my day. I love like Mr. Nightmare because those are true, and I liked like creepypasta stuff like that. And was never tempted to believe that they were real. Since Slender Man isn't tied to a specific narrative, he can detect in several games like Minecraft, Slender Man app on iOS, and movies. He was in one movie, and the movie flopped and was terrible, which it could have been a great. I could rant about. That's gonna be a different rant. You know, we're gonna make it. If I even get just one like on this video, we're doing a Slender Man. We're gonna do a rant on Slender Man, and why that game was better than people give it credit for. And why that game is better than people give it credit for. Because, well, that game was better, but also why the movie how great that movie could have been, but it wasn't. Okay. Let me go ahead and address the elephant in the room, the Slender Man stabbings. Now, I am going to say I feel horrible for the victim and the families, and the victim did survive, just in case you know. Those girls that did it were mentally insane, and I'm going to be real here. I don't believe they actually believed in Slender Man. I believe that they were crazy, and I also believe that their parents should have watched them and realized how crazy they were. I believe they were just wanted to hurt someone, and oh look, there's a Slender Man thing that we can exploit. But Slender Man fictitious. He's not influential. He doesn't even have a face. He's not influential. He's like Pennywise, which that's a great movie. It is a good movie. Not Slender Man, the movie It. You were stabbed a classmate. Because they were adults. Let the fans. But Slender Man. Okay, that is okay. It's even dumber than I had seen the other one, but this one I had not yet. Okay, yeah, it's even dumber than I thought. Okay, so Slender Man, they're trying to say is connected with crimes, except he's not. Like he's a video game character. It was part of a creepypasta. If your kid believes Slender Man's real or doing that, that's not the game's fault. That's your kid's fault, and probably the parents not great at teaching their kids' fault. It's the parents' fault, or your kid's fault. Users were challenged to Photoshop everyday photos. Yeah, because it was a cool challenge to Photoshop pictures, and I think it was actually a good way to teach kids how to, do Photoshop with a character that was an interesting character that was in different, stories. It was horror, and I love horror movies, and I think that it was a great character in, like, Slender the Arrival, which, they're older games now. They've not made any new ones, sadly. It'd be kind of cool. They should make new ones. They're not going to. Or maybe they will one day. I don't know. If they do, I'm making a vow now. If they make a new Slender Man game, we're playing it, and I will play it on camera before I ever play it. All right. So, that's going to be this part. We're going to go and do the other Slender Man game now. Okay, so, as you can see, we're in an older Slender Man game because, we're in a really older one because they don't make new ones anymore, sadly. Let's be sad about that. Okay. Oh, the arrows. That's how we do it. See, this is the first time I've ever played this. Okay, that makes sense. So, as you can see, really, really, like, horrible. Like, this is just going to make us incredibly evil. Okay, that's... Okay. I signed for what? Okay. I think this is like a knockoff version because the older one just doesn't work anymore. Like, it just doesn't. It's not updated. Oh, God. Oh, no. Okay, Slender Man. Oh, gosh, he's eating us. What is happening here? What are you eating? Yeah, we're being eaten. That's pretty cool, though. Okay. We're not doing the expensive version. We're doing the free version. Because I don't want to pay. I am cheap when it comes to... Well, I'm not cheap when it comes to video games. I buy a couple of video games. It's just I don't really want to buy this full version of this really old game that's probably going to be broken. Yeah. I thought about, like, downloading a Minecraft version, but you know what? We want to get the full experience of the Slender Man. But as you can see, this is making us really, really, really evil. I think we're going to start playing this in future games. This is pretty fun. It's pretty cool. Okay. I'm glad we saw Slender Man, because that would have been crazy if we made this whole, we're playing Slender Man, and we're gonna have a fun time playing Slender Man to show this awful, annoying app, and then you know what, we never found him. But let's try to find Slender Man, and then as soon as we see him, we run. That's gonna be the strategy. Look for Slender Man, get him on video. But as you can see, I mean, this is so horrible, right? This is so dangerous to let kids play. They're running away from a giant dude in a suit. in the Arrival. Like, that was a pretty good. You can't deny that was a good game. Oh, there was one sign found. I thought it said sign found. I was like, okay, that's. We try to flee. Oh no! Look away! Look away! That was Slender Man. Slendy, run from Slender Man! We got him on camera. He's real. I'm just kidding. He's not real. I better not try to say that even as a joke in this video. I will normally. We're gonna start playing this on camera. So we're gonna make another video on this because it's pretty cool. But I'm gonna say it again. Don't go to Smart Social and like talk all about them to them, because number one, they're not gonna change. They make their profit off of it, and number two, it's just not important enough. Whoa, I was saying it was Slenderman. I just needed to address it. I felt like I needed to address it because I don't know. I felt like it was a little bit ridiculous in my opinion. That I don't know. That they were so worked up about Call of Duty Mobile and Slenderman, which literally don't cause it. There's no harm in either of those things. Yet, you know, apparently to these parents, it's just the worst thing ever. This app, or not an app, it's a website. I think it's also probably an app too. If we're real here, because they can do in-app purchases on the app and make money off of people who just like religiously watch like Fox News and stuff like that. They can make money off that stuff. I don't know. I don't think it's. I'm just saying. I don't think it's reliable to think about, you know, to equate Call of Duty Mobile to teen suicides and say that this was the reason a girl went crazy and stabbed her friend because of this game right here, and the story of a evil man in a suit. That is why, you know, people go crazy. It's not because they have an underlying medical and mental conditions. No, it's the video games. It's the movies. You know, I mean, sick people they exist. It's not this thing. It's not this game's fault. Although this is a pretty cool game that we're gonna play on stream, so I'm actually thank you to them because I didn't realize there were more Slender games out there. All right, whoa, Slenderman around us. Let's get Slenderman on the table one more time before we end the video, because we're getting in the video here in a second. Because I don't want to ramble too long. I just needed to rant about this terrible, ridiculous app for a little bit. All right, that actually got me. That's like a delayed reaction. I was like, I was like you think I was like actually like I don't know, acting there. I legitimately, I promise you, I was not acting there. I was like, I don't know why I did this. Like I did that in like Five Nights at Freddy's VR too. I would be like, you could tell I was freaking out. My heart rate jumped, but it was like I couldn't get any noise out. All right, that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you for watching this. And thank you, by the way, also for if you been watching the channel and you've understood why I've not been able to post as much because school started and school's hard to deal with sometimes. But I gotta leave this video. See ya next time. Bye.